My name is Jack. I am a reincarnator. When the apocalypse arrives, the world will turn into a hunting ground, and humanity will become the only prey. So the first thing I did after reincarnating was spend all my savings and stockpile tens of thousands of Northeast tigers, because I knew, once the world population breaks 9 billion, Earth's human purge plan will activate. Under the blood moon, plants and animals will evolve like crazy, and turn around to hunt humans. In my last life, there was a guy called the Boar King, who relied on contracts with 300 pigs to become one of the top 10 powerhouses of the apocalypse. If he could do it, why couldn't I? Besides, my goal was never just 300 pigs, so, using ecological restoration as a cover, I contacted the Wildlife Protection Bureau. From Chambai Mountain to the Greater Shingan Range, I gathered every Northeast tiger I could find into my breeding base. I also went on a buying spree in the black market, whether it was Bengal tigers or South China tigers. As long as it was a tiger, I wanted them all. Over 5 years, I poured in my entire fortune, and transformed an abandoned air defense mountain into an ironclad tiger park. I knew steel and concrete would be useless against evolved creatures. The real answer was to stand at the forefront of evolution. Among all the tigers, the one I placed the most hope in was Big Tiger. I personally picked it from a litter of cubs, and raised this Manchurian tiger for 3 years. It was several times larger than others of its kind. The king mark on its forehead looked fierce and majestic. I fantasized that as long as I could successfully form a contract with it, I would have the capital to dominate the apocalypse. Finally, on New Year's Eve, the blood moon rose. Crimson moonlight flooded the land. My whole body felt itchy and painful, a sign that evolution had begun. But I never expected that once the pain faded, I was still the same as my last life, a blank slate with no awakened abilities. In despair, I hugged Big Tiger beside me, but felt no soul-level contract at all. It's over. 5 years of preparation, hundreds of billions invested, all gone to waste. Just then, the fully evolved Big Tiger expanded to 6 meters long. It turned its head, and stared at me with cold, greedy eyes. I knew that looked too well. The gaze of a predator locking onto prey. I steeled my heart, and closed my eyes. Dying in the jaws of a tiger I raised myself could be considered an ending, but the expected agony never came. I opened my eyes, and saw the mountain-like Big Tiger squatting obediently, gently licking my cheek with its barbed tongue. I was completely stunned, when Big Tiger suddenly let out a sky-shaking roar. Immediately after, tens of thousands of fierce tigers in the park roared in unison. The sound waves shook the mountains and forests. An even more unbelievable scene followed. The golden king mark on Big Tiger's forehead actually flew out of its body, spinning as it flew toward me, and instantly drilled into my mind. An unprecedented powerful connection linked me to every tiger in the park. Before I could even process the joy, those newly evolved, restless, violent tigers began smashing into their cages. I was about to activate the heavy machine guns and turn these disobedient beasts into feed, when my good big son Big Tiger moved. With one slap it knocked the fiercest Northeast tiger to the ground, then dragged it over and dropped it in front of me. I was stunned. There was a move like this. What Big Tiger meant was for me to subdue it. When I tried to form a mental link with the beaten tiger, another king mark merged into my mind. I was ecstatic. So contracts could be inherited like this. In the end, with Big Tiger's help, I successfully contracted a total of 24,532 fierce tigers. When the butler Li Pingshan trembled as he stepped out of the safe house, what he saw was me standing atop a tiger's back. Behind me, tens of thousands of fierce tigers lay prostrate like loyal subjects, and my body, also under